The modes is a term that generally sounds intimidating. Names such as Phrygian, Lydian, Locrian for the beginner may be quite scary, but it is extremely easy to understand how modes work. Let's begin by having a look at the C major scale. You see there C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. As you can see, it doesn't have any flat or sharp, and it is very easy to play on a piano, as it corresponds to the white keys. The major scale has 5 whole steps and 2 half steps, one between the 3rd and the 4th note, and the other between the 7th and the 8th, or the octave. Therefore, this is the major scale with the intervals C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. As you can see, the half steps in the C major scale fall between the E and the F and between the B and the C. These are the only notes that don't have alterations. There is no E sharp or F flat, and there is no B sharp or C flat. This is why the scale of C major doesn't have any alterations. The C major scale is also known as the first mode, named Ionian. And we go now to Dorian, the Dorian mode. The Dorian mode is we play the C major scale starting from the 2nd note, D. And therefore, considering D as the root, the notes are the same, but the sequence of intervals will be different, as we have different starting point. So we have 1, 2, a flat 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, and 1, or octave. You can probably hear that the scale sounds different. This is because the half steps are now between the 2nd and the 3rd, and between the 6th and the 7th notes. As a result, the altered notes are the flat 3rd and the flat 7th, and it is now a minor sounding scale. Then we have the 3rd mode, which is known as the Phrygian mode. If we begin from the 3rd note, E, the intervals move again, and this is the resulting scale: 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1. It is a minor scale, flat 2, flat 3, flat 6, flat 7. The sound is often associated with flamenco or Spanish music. Then we have Lydian. Lydian mode. If we start from the 4th note, F, we have the following scale: 1, 2, 3, raised 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It is very similar to C major scale. The only difference is being the raised 4th. When improvising, it is often used over a C major chord. Then we have a 5th mode. It's called the Mixolydian. If we start from note G, we have the following intervals: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lower 7th, 1. It is a major dominant scale with a flat 7th. It is often used over dominant chords. Then we have the Aeolian mode. starting from the A, the sixth mode. These are the intervals: 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1, or octave. It is a minor scale with the flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7, also known as the natural mode or the natural minor scale, as it is the relative minor of C. Then we have the Locrian mode. Starting from B, we have the following intervals. We have 1, lower 2nd, lower 3rd, 4th, lower 5th, lower 6th, and lower 7th, and octave. As an example, if we are asked to play G Dorian, we know that the Dorian is the second mode, and we know that G is the second of F. Therefore, to play G Dorian, we can play F major. A more common approach is to get familiar with the intervals of each mode and play the resulting scale. Another way to interpret the modes is to play the same scale starting from a different note of the scale. As an example, let's play the C major scale or C Ionian mode 7 times, starting from each note. I will play them in succession so that you can easily hear the difference. Another way to listen to the different sounds of modes is to play the C major scale over different chords specific to a certain mode. And a very common way to use modes in jazz improvisation is over 2-5-1 progression, which is very, very frequent. In our example over the chords D minor 7, G7, C major 7, we can simply play C Ionian. In other words, the C major scale. You will notice that it sounds really nice.